Is there a cure for cancer? I'm going to share with you 7 steps that you can use to regain control over cancer. I'm Alan Wallace, a nutrition expert. I help people restore their health with nutrition and with supplements, and I work towards helping others lead a better quality of life. So I've been doing nutrition for the last 25 years, and I'm sharing this with you because I have helped quite a lot of people with cancer and using nutrition and supplements, and we went through these 7 steps, and I've had good results, and quite a lot are cancer-free based on that. So let me share it summarized. There's a lot more information that I can share. I've done other videos. I also offer a health consultation, so you can consult with me because I will take you through. It's a journey. Now, is there a cure for cancer? That's a misnomer. You can't say a cure because if you still have cancer, you have people that can still live with cancer. The trick there is how do you put your body in a situation where it can control it. Once you can control it, doesn't matter how big it is, if you control it means it no longer keeps growing, it's maybe still there, maybe there's less, but it's not at a point where it actually becomes life-threatening. So what we're trying to avoid here is the life-threatening part of it because it invades the body. And there's a way of actually preventing it from the invasion. So these are the 7 steps. First step, it needs fuel, it needs energy. And where does it get energy from? It gets it from sugar. So first thing, you have to starve it. If you don't want it to invade your body, you need to starve it. So how do you starve it? You starve it with cutting out sugar. No more sugar. Sugar comes from fruits. Sugar comes from the sugars you get in fizzy drinks. Carbohydrates, bread, all the carbs will give you sugar. So all that you must remove, completely remove. Then you are starving it. So what you're doing now, you are weakening the cancer cell. Then next thing is, it moves. It has a way of moving. You've got to block the movement. And it's get blocked with collagen. So you have to give your body the nutrients that is needed to make collagen. So once you make collagen, the movement of the cancer cell is stopped. When there's no movement of the cells, the immune system can actually come and get rid of it. Number 3, expose the cancer cells to oxidation. Oxidation makes the cancer cells very vulnerable. What is the form of oxidation? That's from chemo, from radiation, also from intravenous vitamin C, and also ozone. These are the 4 options you have to create the oxidation. And then the cancer cells also has a surface which has a polarity, and it actually has the same polarity as the immune system. What it does is when the immune system comes, it's got the same polarity, it expels it. So in other words, the immune system can't come and tackle it. You've got to remove that coating that gives that polarity. There's a way of doing that which I explained. Number 4, you have to, the cancer also lives on glutamine. So when you block sugar, it goes to use glutamine. But you can't stop glutamine because it's needed for the immune system. So how do you block the glutamine intake? In other words, how do you block the cancer cell from intaking glutamine? There's a whole lot of herbs and medications that actually block that. These are things I will list in my previous videos, in my other videos in my channel. You'll find all this information on there. Right, so that's a cancer cell. The cancer cell fuel is sugar and glutamine. So this is how you starve the cancer cell. Number 5 is repair damaged mitochondria. Your mitochondria is your energy factory. With a lot of junk foods and toxins, the mitochondria gets damaged, and when that gets damaged, it can't use oxygen and fuel as the normal thing. It starts using fermentation. And when that happens, it actually can damage your DNA. When your DNA gets damaged, that's when the DNA now can turn into a cancer cell. In other words, it's the coding which changes. It shifts the coding, and it turns the coding into make cancer cells. So when you repair mitochondria, that damage stops. So you can actually stop the coding to happen. But there's also a way that you need to switch off the coding and reverse the coding back to normal cells. There's a way of doing it, which I explained in my videos and in my consultations. I'll share with you how to repair mitochondria and how to reverse the coding and bring the coding back to normal cells instead of cancer cells. So now you have less production of cancer cells. Number 6, build up a strong immune system. If you're choosing chemo as a treatment, it's very, very taxing to the body. It can actually weaken the body so much in terms of the side effects. So the cancer cells are being oxidized, but your body is getting a knock. Now, how do you proof your body? How do you build your body to such a point where whenever there's the knock, your body is actually strong enough? So that is done by building up your immune system. You build your immune system. You don't boost it, you build it. Once it's built, you can boost it. So by having a strong immune system, and then plus you have an army of white blood cells, and you've also removed the surface polarity, and you've blocked its movement, the immune system can go and eat up the cancer cells. So you are removing it and you're weakening it and you're reducing the quantity of cells that are multiplying. Number 7, the last step is fasting, which creates autophagy. Some people go up to 2-day fasting or water fasting. So that's where the body, because you're fasting for 2 days, the body is not receiving any food. What does the body do now? It goes and finds and scavenges all the bad cells. So cancer cells are part of the bad cells, so the body now goes and eats up the cancer cells and converts them into food for the body, for building the body. So that's one of the ways of doing fasting. But it's hard to do fasting if you haven't built up a strong immune system. So build up a strong immune system, do the fasting, and you have regained control over cancer. So you regain control. So the question back is it a cure? It's a misnomer, as I said. You just build a strong body. Build it strong and keep the cancer cells weaker. In other words, you weaken it, you starve it, and you stop it from movement, and you oxidize them, and it's unable to multiply, and it's unable to move. When you can get into that condition, you are in a better position to live your life. And how long will you live? Well, you can live as long as you want. You could probably live to a very old age, still with cancer, but it's not able to multiply, and it's not able to overwhelm you, and it's not able to take over your body and make it and actually get you into a bad position where you can actually lose your body and die. So this is a way you do it. So if you want to control cancer, it's not about a cure, it's about controlling it. And there's the 7 steps that you can follow. And if you need more help, I have helped many people. I have people are living cancer-free today. Whether they got cancer or not, they are cancer-free, working, healthy, lots of energy, and enjoying life. In other words, I have been able to give them the result of a better quality of life. And that's what I do. And if you want a better quality of life, you follow those 7 steps. You're not sure what to do. I'm a coach. I'm a health coach. I guide you and I'll take you through the steps. Thank you for listening. And if you know somebody who's got that cancer or you've got, please share this and just give them those 7 tips which can save lives. Thank you.